as we sit in the presence of our Heavenly Father, let's take a moment to visualize God's loving smile on us, His children. Let's begin by taking a few long, intentional breaths in and out. Allow your body to relax and your mind to settle so that we can turn our focus away from the busy thoughts and toward God's character and presence. You may want to close your eyes for the next few moments as we journey together through this visualization. Visualize this with me. You are a child. You are yourself, but you are maybe 8 or 9 years old. You were outside playing in a grassy yard. The sun is on your face, and you can hear birds chirping in the trees above. You are proudly wearing a new pair of shorts and a t-shirt that your parents bought you for your recent birthday. You love the print, and the colors feel just like you. The fabric too feels soft, and no part of it is scratchy, which you love. As you play, you notice that in the vegetable garden, some of the plants look dehydrated. The leaves hang limp, and a few are even brown and wilted. You see the watering can. It's sitting over next to the side of the house in the shade. You decide to fill it. You turn on the spigot, holding the can up next to it. You hear the sound of splashing echo inside the tin watering can. The can grows heavier and heavier as it fills with water until you almost can't hold on to it any longer. So you turn off the spigot and practically drag the watering can across the grass toward the garden beds. When you arrive at the garden beds, you attempt to pour out some of the water onto the growing squash plant. But as you tilt the can, the weight of it causes you to lose your balance, and you fall into the garden bed. You scramble onto your feet and try to catch the can, but it has all spilled out. You look down. Your brand new clothes are covered in dirt and mud. You look at the garden bed. 2 of the tomato plants are broken from your fall on top of them. The water you brought over didn't even make it to the garden bed, but spilled out on the grass beside. You feel a swirl of emotions hit you all at once. You feel sadness over your new clothes that are now ruined. You feel anxious over the mess you made in the garden and the broken plants. You feel a sense of defeat and failure wash over you as you stare at the empty watering can. Just then, you hear your father's voice calling your name from the house. You are afraid of what he will think of you and what you've done, so you run and hide yourself behind a tree nearby. You can hear his footsteps now, walking through the grass towards you and the garden beds. You hear those footsteps stop not too far away. You know he must have seen the garden beds by now. With fear, but also with a tinge of hope, you dare to step out from behind the tree. There, you see your father, standing just a couple feet away. He takes his gaze off the garden and puts it on you as you stand there in your muddy clothes. Your eyes meet his. Will he be angry? Will he turn and walk away back into the house in frustration? He doesn't. He steps closer to you. You look up at him as he looks down at you. He smiles. His eyes beam with delight. They glow in the warmth of his love for you, his child. There is no anger, no judgment, only grace, mercy, and kindness. The tension that you'd been carrying in your shoulders melts away in his loving gaze, and you just begin to sob and tell him all that happened and everything you feel. He embraces you and holds you tight as he listens and gently wipes away your tears. Take a couple more deep breaths as you return back to this present moment. Take a little bit of time now to sit in your Father's smile and thank him for his love and kindness.